Friday morning, and welcome to our WIFR Fastcast. Oh, I should say good Friday afternoon. I'm Jake Pearson. Once again, welcome back to our WIFR Fastcast. And let's start with a story that's important to a lot of people here locally. I'm talking about the Bears' proposed new stadium location, where there's been quite a few developments here in the past 24 hours. So on Thursday, Illinois lawmakers passed a bill out of House committee that would allow any mega project involving an investment of $500 million or more, like a Bears Stadium in Arlington Heights, to negotiate a freeze on its property tax investment. But with the House recess, the earliest any more action on this bill could be taken is March 18th. Meanwhile, the governor of Indiana, Mike Braun, just signed into the law Thursday a proposal for the Hoosier state to commit up to $1 billion to help advance a project to build a new Bears Stadium in Hammond, Indiana. Now, the Bears have released a statement following the bill signing, thanking Indiana state and local leaders for their ongoing engagement with the team and, of course, their due diligence in advancing the development. Well, it's illegal, it comes with severe penalties, and unfortunately, many of you have probably seen it done before. We're talking about those behind the wheel driving past an extended stop sign arm of a school bus that's making a stop to pick up or drop off those kids. While the Winnebago School District is doing something about it, the district is incorporating new cameras attached to the stop arms meant to catch those breaking the law and endangering the lives of our area kids. District leaders say the new cameras are already up and running. In our evening newscasts, we'll hear from the district's transportation director and resource officer to discuss the implementation, the penalties, and the reason they believe that this will curb bad drivers and protect students. WIFR's Nathaniel Langley will have that story. Big news for Midwest riders. There will be one less festival in Milwaukee this summer. Tuesday, Harley-Davidson announced it will not be holding its annual Homecoming Festival this summer.
A melody of
Instead,
motorcycles.
the Milwaukee-based motorcycle company says it will hold the event every half-decade. But here, as Hannah Hilliard reports, Harley-Davidson will still play a part in other festivities marking the country's big birthday.
A melody of motorcycles will not take over town this summer. As Milwaukee-based Harley-Davidson announced Tuesday, it's reverting its annual Homecoming Festival back to a celebration every 5 years. The company not providing much of a reason as to why, other than saying it's refocusing its local efforts.
It's interesting, but not terribly surprising.
Andrew Weiland is the editor of Biz Times Milwaukee, a 12 News partner. He says Harley, facing 4 years of declining sales, has its new CEO making adjustments.
Making the homecoming celebration revert into an every 5-year event, which were huge events, is a big change, and I think it's a recognition that what was going on with an annual event just wasn't working.
Tuesday's announcement coming with a twist. The company says it's also renewing its partnership with another iconic Milwaukee brand.
We're really thrilled to have Harley-Davidson back into our Summerfest family.
After a 5-year hiatus, Harley is yet again a part of the big gig, this time on the final night, sponsoring a 4th of July fireworks show on the country's 250th anniversary.
We knew that was something we were going to do, and it just ended up working out really great and being a great fit for Harley-Davidson to join us in that celebration.
Harley going from this to this on Milwaukee's lakefront this summer.
I think it's all part of getting re-engaged with the community that loves Harley-Davidson more than any others because they're our own.
Harley-Davidson's next homecoming event will be in 2028, which also happens to be the company's 125th anniversary. The Senior Resource Center in Freeport launches several social, educational, and wellness programs for residents in the Galena area. Some programs include Golden Gamers, where seniors enjoy cards, dominoes, and board games. That happens every second Wednesday of the month. Residents can also enjoy some chair yoga, which happens every Monday and Wednesday. All programs are open for adults 60 years or older, as well as their caregivers. And of course, we have a full list of events on our website. You can find that at WIFR.com or on our WIFR app. And no matter the weather, a good sub sandwich always hits the spot for lunch. In this week's edition of Sampling the State Line, WIFR's Alyssa Kelly takes a trip to Garden Deli, a Freeport gem that's been in the Pretzel City since the 70s.
Hello everyone, it's WIFR's Alyssa Kelly here. It is cold and it is windy, but I'm always in the mood for a good sub sandwich. So today, we're gonna go check out Garden Deli here in Freeport, Illinois. We are here in Freeport at Garden Deli, and I am joined by Monica Shane and her family. Monica, I love it in here. The vibe's great. It's always a great day for a sub, in my opinion. So can you tell me a little bit more about Garden Deli?
Sure. This is my husband Jamie and my son Chase. Garden Deli has been open since 1976, and we took it over in April. It's going to be 10 years. So I actually worked for the previous owners in the original owners in the early 90s, and went through the transition to the secondary owner, and then we bought it from them almost 10 years ago.
That's amazing. And I saw when I was kind of getting footage of around here, I did see that original menu, which I thought was pretty cool. Has anything kind of changed since then, or has maybe those kind of stayed on the menu since?
Those are on the menu.
Oh,
we
wow.
have added to the menu since then.
Okay.
Several other options.
Yeah. What would you say are fan favorites, when people come in? Are the originals a fan favorite, or is it kind of just a variety?
I would say for women, the favorite is the number 3 or the number 7,
Okay.
which is ham turkey Swiss or turkey provolone. And most of the men like the 17 with bacon or the winner. The winner is our biggest sandwich. It has every meat on it, and that is a favorite.
How big is that sandwich?
It's 6 inches, or you can get it as a foot long.
And I'm such a big sub person. Would you say does Garden Deli the busiest, maybe during lunchtime? Is it nighttime? What does it kind of look like for you
We're
guys
actually
here?
only open during lunch.
Okay, all
So
right.
our
That's
hours are 10:30 to 3.
Okay.
We used to be open at night, but after COVID, that just kind of changed everything.
How have you guys, was that a tough transition, moving on from COVID, but?
I mean, during COVID was tough, but our customers were phenomenal. We had a couple of businesses in Freeport that promised in a large order every single week, and honestly, that really helped get us through.
Yeah, and alongside subs, what else? I know I saw ice cream, I think some soups, there's a little bit of everything, so you kind of want to tell them, alongside
Sure.
sandwiches,
We
what there
have
is.
2 soup options every day. We have 5 or 6 homemade salads every single day, homemade desserts. We do not have ice cream anymore. That kind of went out a few years ago. We just weren't selling enough of it. But yeah, we have tons of fresh stuff every single day.
Right. And any of those a fan favorite, would you say?
The chocolate chip cookies or the brownies.
Sounds about right. Who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies and brownies?
Right.
That's awesome. How about the monthly specials?
Yeah, so this month we are doing the Italian beef sandwich or a baked potato. We're trying to switch to something different each month. And actually, when we tried to switch over to the next special, people were so upset that we got rid of the Italian beef that we decided to actually add it to the menu.
And what would you say your guys' since taking this business on has been, your favorite part? What has this all meant to you guys?
The customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've met a lot of great people.
Yeah. And what is kind of, again, since you guys have taken it on, has maybe regulars kind of been?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
We have a few people that are here every single day of the week.
Really?
Really.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, kind of just that customer satisfaction. And if you kind of want to go back a little, what was that transition like? So did you just work under the previous owners, or were you family with them? How did that all look?
Not family,
Okay.
just worked. When the previous owner took it over and I was already here, I kind of helped her transition. And then I just worked under her. And then, yeah, we took it over 10 years ago, and she just kind of decided it was time to retire,
Yeah.
so she just phased out of it.
Absolutely. And what would you say for those who are watching right now? What would you say, to get them to come out to Garden Deli? What do you want them to know about this place?
I feel like we are a staple in the community. I mean, we have won an award every year for best place for lunch, best sub shop, Yeah, it's like a family. Most of our customers just become family.
Yeah, and I feel like it has the vibe in here too, where you can come in, you can either get a quick sandwich to go, or you have plenty of seating. You can kind of just hang out and enjoy lunchtime.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice talking with you guys today. I appreciate it. And for those of you who are watching, make sure you check out Garden Deli in Freeport. They have subs, they have great desserts, and you heard it too, the soups are pretty good themselves. I think I might have to try it out. Tell me a little bit about what's in front of me here.
Okay, so you have your Italian beef sandwich with some provolone cheese on there, some sweet peppers, and some mild giardiniera on top.
Looks delicious.
We gave you a cup of the au jus to dip it.
And that's this here?
Yep, that's that there.
Okay.
And then you have a cup of Wisconsin cheese soup, our famous macaroni salad.
How much did you say you guys were selling of this a day?
We sell like 10 to 15 pounds of macaroni salad every single day.
Has it always been like that?
No, not always.
Not always.
People just found out about it and now they're hooked.
Now they're hooked. I mean, I love a good macaroni salad, so I'm so excited for that. That's really, really good. That is delicious. That was really, really good.
And Garden Deli is located at 1793 Southwest Avenue in Freeport. The family-friendly deli is open Tuesday through Thursday, from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then Saturdays it is open at 11 a.m. and closes at 3 p.m. And Garden Deli is not open on Sundays or Mondays. Now, that being said, let's move into our weather forecast here. And if you haven't been outside yet today, you're going to want to do yourself a favor and probably head out there right about now, because it is probably just going to be getting a little bit chillier out there as we continue on throughout the rest of our Friday. But man, oh man, it is just going to be gorgeous here, especially when you consider that we're at the end of our February here. Taking a look at our Friday, 62 degrees here. So certainly going to be warm outside. Definitely going to want to make sure get outside, dust off some of that rust there that you've been building up here all winter. Get outside, enjoy some of that sunshine there. Moving into our weekend though, Saturday looks like 32 degrees there. So yeah, quite the cool off there. Almost half of pretty much what we're seeing here today. 50% chance for some of those snow flurries there. And then Sunday, getting some of that sunshine back. That being said, keeping some of those precipitation chances, especially Sunday night. 40% chance with a high of 33 degrees there. Moving into next week though, it does seem like we're on a bit of a gradual warming trend here. Monday, 39 degrees. Tuesday, 41. And then it does look like we're going to be bringing some wet times there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, got a 30% chance there at the beginning of those days, and then a 60% chance there on our Thursday. But along with the possibility of some of that precipitation comes with some of that warmth. You can see 41 on Tuesday, 47 on Wednesday, and 54 on Thursday. So certainly nice that even though we are going to be having some of that precipitation, at least we're going to have some of that warmth there. Kind of makes it a little bit more tolerable there. Moving into our weekend though, next weekend, Friday, high of 57, high of 56 for our Saturday, and I didn't even think it could be done. High of 66 here for our next Sunday. So if you didn't think that it was possible to have an even more beautiful day here in the pretty much towards the end of our winter here than our Friday, you certainly can just wait a couple more days there for our gorgeous next Sunday.